Or you bought that shirt.
Yeah, you bought that shirt, and she was probably like training somewhere going, wait a minute, I feel different.
Yeah.
That cracked me up. All right, here we go. Episode 76, brother.
Episode 76.
What up, JOBINS? How we doing? UFC 274. Holy shit, what an event. We had a crazy weekend. It was a lot of fun, though. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, because we're shooting. It won't come out. This is late, so Mother's Day was yesterday, but we're filming it today. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. Dude.
Happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mom.
Are you missing your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Right? It's tough. Moved across country, JOBINS. I'm a mama's boy. I don't care. I'll scream it. You know what I mean? Schmitty's a mama's boy. Moving across country, I do miss her. I miss my dad and all my family and friends. But, when you're away from the mama, things change.
I love my mama, too.
You grow, too. You know what I mean? Without being without mom, you definitely grow. My mom's my best friend. I don't know what I'd do without her. You know what I mean? Talk to her all the time. How often do you talk to your parents?
Maybe like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. JOBINS, I talk to my mom and dad every day. And but yeah, shout out to the moms because my mom's my best friend. It's nice because she knows who I am. She knows who I'm not. I like the saying. And she knows everything I want to be. I think that's a great saying because it's how me and my mom are. You know what I mean? Just real close. And I know, JOBINS, it's funny. Shout out to all the new subscribers and everything. I got to work on it. I say you know what I mean a lot. Like after everything.
You do say it quite a bit.
Why do I do that?
I think it's just a go-to phrase that
Damn it.
I mean, it is what you're saying. It's kind of...
I know, but I got to work on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh, you know what's funny? JOBINS, I like talking about your guys' comments because I just want you to know we acknowledge and see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn it, I got to really work on it, JOBINS. It's hard. But one of the JOBINS, I thought it was really funny, made a comment. Oh, you guys shouldn't call your fans JOBINS. So I just don't think, there's probably new fans of ours. You know what I mean?
True. We got to explain it.
I got to explain
some context.
Some context. Tim's the one who started JOBINS probably a long time ago. We met a kid. The kid was saying JOBIN all the time. He loved it. So Tim started calling all his friends JOBINS. I come in the picture, and I know Warlike had just was friends with Sean and Tim. They were twitching. They were saying JOBINS all the time. They were calling me JOBIN. We were calling each other JOBINS. 4 years later, here we all are. Last year in August, Sean flew me and the JOBINS out, me and a couple of our other good guys. It's like the OGs. You know what I mean? The day ones. It's me, Perp, Warlike, Sono, right? We're like the day ones. Sono, you're the last one.
Shout out to all those guys, even Sono.
Yeah, and shout out to all you other OG JOBINS who have started with us. You know what I mean? We love you guys. Yeah, but Sean flew us all out. Guess what, JOBINS? We got it tattooed. I have JOBIN tattooed on my body. I share the word JOBIN tatted on my body with Sean, JX, Perp, and Sono. Shout out Warlike, you're a big giant puss because he didn't do it. He didn't get the tattoo. He doesn't believe in him, which is okay. That's his choice. But I can call you a puss for it.
This is true.
I almost said it, and I stopped myself.
Oh.
Work in progress.
Good.
Work in progress. But yeah, backstory. So yeah, we call every fan of Sean's and Tim's and us, we're all JOBINs. Welcome to the club, baby. How do you become a JOBIN? Support. Grind at your own goals. Believe. Achieve. Live healthy. Make healthier decisions. Work on your mental health.
To me, JOBIN too, it's like it's a respectful term.
Yeah.
That's like brother or sister.
Brother,
you know,
yeah.
to where it's like I know and recognize that you're working towards your goals, so I consider you a JOBIN. You know, that's how I use the word. So when we say shout out to the JOBINs, because we respect that you've been like tuning into us and supporting us, which we can't say thank you enough. And then just to on top of that say like you're JOBINs, because I'm sure you guys are working hard too, you know, and we love the comments, we love the feedback, and we always working to get better.
100%. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for being JOBINs. Thanks for the support. And we're always going to give feedback on the comments because we love you guys and we love the support.
Love it.
So shout out. But yeah. Here we go. Let's talk about this fucking weekend. It was epic, right?
Epicness.
Sadly, you had to work Friday, JOBINs. So,
I know.
I went to the weigh-ins. I was off work. That was a busy day. Went to the weigh-ins. Shout out Ziffy and Wyatt and Ziffy's girl, they win as well. But dude, I'm someone, Jobins, that when I go to things, when I show up for events, I'm early, no matter what. I'm always the early bird, right? Because when you go to weigh-ins, it's like this. There's a long-ass wait, right? People get there early. So if you go to a weigh-ins, anything, even the fight or any type of event in the UFC event, I always try to show up 45 minutes, an hour early. Call me crazy, but it's just, everything works out better. You get in line first, you're in the fucking arena first, you can get to the merch first, everything's faster, you can get to your seats quicker. We almost could have done some standing room if we hadn't talked a whole bunch to people, you know what I mean? We probably could have had some dope standing room. But
You said you know what I mean again.
damn it!
I'm sorry. I want to help too.
Oh, I know. God, I gotta break it. I gotta break the habit. I gotta just listen to Linkin Park or something. Damn it.
Break it.
I know. God, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, Jobins. And I'm like, does Sean do it because of me? Who does it? Do I do it because of Sean, or does Sean do it because of me? I don't know. We're always around each other. I'm starting to go, a lot because of Sean. I'm like, oh God. I'm starting to do that a lot. I'm like, oh, that's because I'm around Sean all the time. Because you are what you're around.
This is true.
When you're around someone, even in a relationship, like back in the day, I would tell a story real quick. I dated a chick who a 2-minute story was a fucking 35-minute novel. That turned into me, dude. I was doing that. People were like, dude, just get on with the story. I'd be like, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Ooh, actually, before we get into the weigh-ins and everything, little quick movie review or show review. Because we're behind. I am behind in everything. I'm behind in podcasts. I'm behind in trailers. I'm behind in movies. We haven't even finished Ozark. I want to talk about Ozark. We haven't even seen Doctor Strange. That shit's out there. We are behind. It's because we've been busy and grinding. But, Jobins, there's a new Netflix show with Mike Myers, the fucking legend himself. I haven't seen it yet. I'm upstairs streaming, and I just hear this guy fucking laughing every 5 seconds. So what's your review on it? Tell the Jobins what it is.
Okay, so Mike Myers, the Pentaveret, he wrote the...
What does that mean?
He wrote the TV show and created the TV show. The Pentaveret?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's like his version of the Illuminati.
Okay.
Yeah, so the whole show is like based off of like this version of his Illuminati, and he plays like the 5 main white men that are the Pentaveret. And then... like his characters are just so funny. Like his SNL like impressions, like how he's so good at impressions really shines in the show. And then there's some funny scenes. His wordplay is hilarious. There's a scene where this spoiler, it's like in the first episode, this Russian guy's talking to Keegan-Michael Key, and he's like, "You must fuck us." And he's like, "What are you saying? I'm not going to do that." And he's like, "You must fuck us." And then the girl's like, "He's Russian, honey. He's saying you must focus." And I was like, that's prime Mike Myers, Austin
Powers. Like the Love
Powers.
Guru too. Oh yeah, and Austin Powers.
Dude, like if you love those movies back in the day, it's kind of like just brought it back.
How many episodes are there of it?
There's only 6 episodes.
And how long are they?
Only half an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna binge watch it, Jobins. I'm gonna be fucking crazy. I'm just gonna binge it out. That's what you did, right? Mm-hmm. You just came down here and zapped it out.
Dude, I did. Yeah, and I loved it. And the character. Oh, it was.
How many characters does he play in this one?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably like at least 6 that I know of.
Wow. I miss Mike Myers, so I hope it's good.
He's awesome. Dude, he's still just as funny.
You know what I think movie people really actually sleep on that is a fucking banger?
What?
The Cat in the House. Or the Cat in the Hat? I said house. The Cat in the Hat.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The Cat in the Hat was funny.
Dude, that movie's fucking legendary. I could still pop that in today, and I guaranteed I'd laugh my ass off.
You know, that's the movie, though, that got the Dr. Seuss estate to say, hey, no more live-action Dr.
Probably
Seuss. They said no more live-action Dr. Seuss movies after that.
Dude, was that... Who? I wonder what production company made that. Was that a Weinstein company? I want to go look.
I mean, the Weinsteins made everything.
He made a lot of shit.
They made everything.
But there's a lot of kind of like... Remember that video? There's a YouTube video on it where they make it seem like a psychopath movie. Mm-hmm. That was funny. But yeah.
Dude, to end off the review, though, I do got to say, the Canadians, like, to all the Canadians that watch, it's so funny for you guys, too, because, like, Mike Myers is Canadian, and he has, like, so many Canadian characters that just made me crack up. So I'd like to hear what all the Canadians think of the show, too. 7 out of 10.
I came down or something, I heard it. I forget how. But he says, like, I've never been in America. And it really made me think, because... And then there was also another part where they shouted out Key and Peele. where and Tequila, and he's like, "Come on." Do you remember that part?
Oh.
It's like you were watching. I think I was getting a drink, and it was the whole scene. And when Mike Myers said that, he's like, "I've never left Canada," I was like, it really hit me. I'm like, is this a joke or it's probably a joke? I know he's been in America, but let me know. Have you ever fucking seen a photo of Mike Myers in America? I can't think of one.
When have you seen a picture of Mike Myers?
Right?
He's never out.
Is this dude out and exists? Is he real?
I think he's dressed up as someone else. I think he's just a character out in public.
He's just always in
He's
the
never
sky.
Mike. You're like, that could be Mike.
Was that Mike Myers? No. No, dude. That was like an Egyptian drummer guy on the side of the street.
Egyptian drummer.
Yeah, there's no way that was Mike Myers.
He only does Scottish accents.
Yeah, dude. Oh, God. And The Love Guru. A lot of people hated that movie, but I remember being in the movie theaters just fucking laughing my ass off. I was like dying. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Mike Myers always. I'm gonna cuss.
There's an epic Shrek scene too. There's an epic Shrek scene in the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Well, what would you give it?
I said I'll go 7 out of 10. Because I think it's a 7 because it's funny and like it really did have me laughing.
But what story wise?
I would take the story's okay too. It's the consistency of like
direction.
What's
seemed off the top
pacing.
Wild.
It's just sometimes there was scenes that felt out of place.
It seemed wild.
But I would give it a 7 out of 10 because it's still a solid viewing. I think it's a fun show.
Yeah. I would love to see Mike Myers in like serious roles and doing serious shit. I know he loves being funny and he's a fucking OG at it, but I'd just love to see him do something, branch out and do different.
Because he makes you think he's these characters. Right? You know? I agree.
Imagine a serious Mike. It would be so cool. But yeah, so that's cool. Go check that out. I'm going to watch it. You made me want to watch it. Just hearing you laugh so damn much made me want to watch it. But yeah, here we go. Meet and greets, Jobins. Or weigh-ins, actually. Brenden didn't go. You were at work. It was pretty cool. I was talking about it, but I branched out again. Ziffy and the boys, they showed up hella late. I show up early. They showed up like right when it was fucking starting. When you get to a fucking weigh-ins, this shit goes by so quick. It takes forever. You wait in line. You get your seat. I don't even know why people spend money and shit because it goes by so quick. And then it takes forever to start. But once it starts, they go. Boom, boom, boom. It literally lasts. The whole weigh-in event probably lasts 20 minutes.
That is fast.
If that. So whenever you go to these events, Jobins, show up early so you don't miss shit. And they did it again at the meet and greets. I'm like, Jobins, they're lucky they had me. I had their back. I was saving their shit. You know what I mean? Damn it. But yeah, the weigh-ins were really cool. Charles Oliveira, I felt when I saw him at the weigh-ins, dude, I was like, oh my God, he's going to whoop Justin's ass.
Oh, you felt it at the weigh-ins?
Yeah, because it felt like that whole scale thing. Like,
pissed him off.
I don't even know what to make of it, Jobins. Do you? Because it's like, at the end of the day, I almost feel bad. I was like, was it a scale error? And if so, wouldn't you reevaluate it before stripping him? Or did he really just miss weight? Like, I don't even know.
They stripped it too,
They stripped it like real quick. But it happened. It's happened before. I forget who.
Wouldn't it make sense
Was it Yoel Romero? And like, I think it might have been Yoel Romero.
Yoel Romero wasn't the champion though.
Yeah.
So they didn't strip the belt from anyone.
Yeah, I forget.
See, no one's ever had the belt stripped though. I feel like he should be reinstated as champ.
Yeah. You know who's Warlike's little sponge mind? He would fucking spit it out right now. I miss me being able to do that. I gotta get there. But weigh-ins, really sick. Charles with the whole thing, and then he started pacing. From my view, being in the crowd, like he was pacing. Joe asked him a question, and he kind of stopped, and then Joe kept talking. He's pacing back and forth. I'm like, damn, Charles, this fired Charles the fuck up. You know what I mean? So, but the weigh-ins were really cool. Weigh-ins are always really fun. If you guys have never been to one, I definitely recommend. It's a show.
What were the weigh-ins? You know, I never asked. What were the weigh-ins with Rose and Carla? How'd you feel on the weigh-in on it? Did they get any intensity from it?
No, I didn't. And just like the fight, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just gonna happen.
Just curious about weigh-ins.
Oh no, yeah. Donald Cerrone and Joe Lozon were hugging and being friends. There was a couple intense stare downs. Not that many though. But what's weird is you can't hear or really see anything from at least how far away I was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, were you still really far away even though you were there early?
Yeah, you can't like when they're staring down at each other, you can't hear them the way you can in the video, like when it's behind Dana White and shit.
Everyone's talking probably too.
Yeah. So like when Justin and Charles squared off, it just looked like a nice, good square off. I didn't hear all that shit Justin was saying, like, oh, I don't want to smell his breath and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get some AirPods or something so that you can like maybe watch something to where you can hear it, and during the event, because that's the one thing that sucks when you're at a live event, JOBINS, is you can't hear Joe and DC and all them talking.
The speakers were pretty good at the Footprint Center.
Yeah.
I heard everything pretty well.
Them commentating? I'm talking about them Oh, my bad. I didn't really say that right. I gotta get better with my words. I meant like when they're when the fight's when they're actually fighting.
Oh, yeah.
And they're sitting there talking about the fights.
Because
obviously when they get the microphone and they're talking, you hear it, all around the arena. But yeah. The commentary is what I wish I could hear. Because DC got fucking inducted into the Hall of Fame, which was really cool. That was cool being there. I've always been a DC fan. The John Jones trilogies were fun. When he knocked out Stipe, that was crazy. So shout out DC. He does deserve it. He did bring a lot of energy and creativity. And he's a workhorse.
He continues to bring energy and productivity to the organization.
I'm calling kind of bullshit on the tears, though, JOBINS, being there live and seeing it. Now, maybe I need to go back and watch it on a big screen. But the way I was seeing it and the way they were showing it, I just don't think DC cries. He cries when he loses. But he just looked fake to me. I didn't see any real tears. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's difference in crying.
Yeah.
You can have happy cries and sad cries.
Yeah.
I think his sad cries are just way more pronounced.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just was like, he's really excited, but I feel like he wants a little Oscar for the tears.
I don't think so.
He was reaching Oscar.
Dude, that's an emotional moment.
Oh, no, yeah. He was hugging everybody, but I was like, ooh, are those tears a little extra? Because DC, I think you only cry when you fucking are in competition and it fucking. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
Ooh,
cool.
We'd have to go back and watch the Stipe when he knocked Stipe out the first time and his tears there.
Ooh, yeah, true.
And see how those look to
And his eyes get all like when he cries. Mm-hmm. I didn't see that. I saw a lot of this.
We're gonna see.
He was hiding the no tears. You know what I mean? Oh, this is so good. I love it. But he was probably really excited. You can still be really excited, but he's probably telling. Oh, you gotta cry, DC. You gotta tell yourself to cry in front of the people so they can get a little more emotional.
I hope this doesn't leak out to like an MMA outlet and they're like, DC, these people are saying that you were fake crying.
Yeah, I don't know. But that was cool. Back to the meet and greet. Let's go back to meet and greet. You missed out on meeting Kevin Holland. That was sad. And Malley McCann, right?
McMahon?
No, it's not McMahon.
It's McCann.
It's McCann.
Malley Meatball McCann.
Meatball McCann. We can. Yes, we can. McCann.
Yes, we can with McCann.
JOBINS, I felt so fucking bad when I did the meet and greets. So usually when you do the meet and greets, every time we've been to an event, there's meet and greets before the fights. Since COVID, since the sport's grown, gotten bigger, shit's changed. This was at a bar, and usually every time I've been to a meet and greet, all the fighters are individual. You go up to them individually. This one had them both. And I was just so excited. All I was seeing was Kevin. I didn't see Meatball. And so when I went to go meet Kevin, I was all like, oh, dude, what up, Kevin? I'm talking to him and everything. And she's like behind me doing God knows what because I have no idea. And I'm like, dude, can I get a stare-down photo with you? And he's like, yeah, man, but let's get a picture with Malley first. And that's when I'm like, oh, shit. Well, that's when she's like walking away saying stuff because she's like making jokes about how I just completely ignored her and how she's not there.
Yeah.
And she's like a good distance away. So I'm like, oh. And then he's laughing and saying stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, so can we do the stare down? He's like, yeah. But then like, I don't know. I felt like I completely ignored everything he was saying. And he was probably trying to tell me to get a group photo first before doing the stare down. And I just completely ignored it.
You were nervous.
I was nervous.
You weren't thinking.
Mm-mm.
It happens.
It happens. So I got the stare down with Kevin. And he wouldn't even look me in my eyes. He was just looking at my chest. I'm like, oh, God, what happened? And then when I turned around and they were giving me my stuff and everything, She was so sweet. She was being real nice about it. And I was like, oh my God, Molly, I'm so sorry. And she was like, she did like a little sad face. And then she did the elbow, I guess, because she knocked the chick out with the elbow.
Of course.
The greatest knockout we'll ever likely see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on,
Damn it. But,
oh, yeah.
yeah, Molly, if you're ever in Arizona, if you ever see this podcast, hit me up. I'll get you some drinks, and I'll apologize for completely ignoring you. I'm not a casual fan. I love women fighters. You're a badass.
Yeah, she could be. You never know how that's going to go down.
Piece of shit. You know what I mean? But she was still really nice. Mm-hmm. Shout out. And she was like digging her elbow into my back, and she was being fun about it. So, yeah, shout out to those guys. What was really cool, though, Jobins, shout out to all you guys if you're watching. This weekend, never in my life did I think this would happen. I got recognized walking around with you. Mm. We were walking around. People were wanting pics with us and shit. Thank you, Sean, because I'm just friends. Cool. It's weird because, like, yeah, we're just doing our podcast. We're doing our thing. But, like, they know me just because we're friends with Sean. So it's, like, a real weird thing. But I love it. You know what I mean? I'm there. Every time someone came up to us, we were fucking talking to them. We took some photos with them, just chatting. I followed everyone on Instagram. So, but we got noticed. The first time I got noticed was on the way to the meet and greets with Kevin and then leaving with Ziffy and Wyatt and everybody. That was really cool. So shout out you guys. You made my day. You made me feel like $1 million. And shout out all you Jobins watching us and supporting us because guess what? You make us feel like $1 million.
Hell yeah. Love all you guys.
And it really fueled me. It goes, man, maybe I'm doing something right. We're doing something right. Let's fucking keep going. Let's elevate. Let's make it better. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Damn it. But yeah. Saturday, we got to meet fucking Paddy the Baddy. And Brenden did get to go. What do you cool. Tell them your experience?
My experience, we got there I think we got there at a better time than we could have. Probably still a little later. Yeah. But we were like at least probably in the fourth of the start line, and then like damn, the line just kept going and going at this liquor store that he was signing off Howlerhead.
That's why I got him in the front. Shout
bottles.
out.
Hell yeah, we got 2 signed.
Yeah.
But it was cool. You had the idea. You were like, dude, you got to get the capture the line. So I went to the front of the line and I started videotaping. I was like, the Brenden Schmitty Show, go follow us. And then I was recording the whole time all the way down the line.
You got everyone excited. It was cool.
Yeah, and everyone was just pumped. And like all the fans were just like, fuck yeah, we're waiting to meet Paddy the Baddy. Pimblett. This is badass.
Yeah.
So, and then it was so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Outside.
Yeah. And Brenden had a Starbucks and his little heart was pounding.
Yeah.
Tell him what Paddy did to you. I'm making a vlog. Jobins, we attempted to make a vlog because I want to make vlogs for behind the scenes. Some Jobins were requesting it, so it's like, dude, why not do it? So we attempted to try and make a vlog. I'm going to piece it up together. We'll probably definitely release this pod before the vlog, but a vlog's coming. But tell him, like, when you met Paddy, what happened?
Oh, I met Paddy. And then I didn't have my phone ready to record. And he was like, what do you know? I have your phone ready.
And he's like,
coming at me like that in a joking manner. And I was like, oh, no. And then I got my phone out. And then I was like, can I do a stare off? And he was like, no. And then we had to do it facing the camera. Yeah. He was cool, though. He was really friendly. Yeah. And then, got the bottle. Yeah. It was sick.
It was fun. I got him to laugh a little bit, talk to him about the heat. Just real quick. It's a real quick thing. Because that was another thing. I was going to attempt to get some cards signed by Kevin Holland, but this was a different kind of meet and greet, Jobins. It's real quick. You get your picture, you get this thing, and you get out. Where the meet and greets me and Brenden have been to, like you could get shit signed. You actually talk to him for a couple minutes, and you stand there. Like I've had some good conversations with a lot of fighters I met that have been really fun.
It's probably why the organizations changed it because of like waiting and probably like when the events close and then all these complaints that they probably received. So they were like, hey, if we do it fast for everyone and treat everyone the exact same, it's going to be a much more efficient process from a logistics.
And with them doing like Kevin and Malley doing it at the same time. Remember
cut even more time off.
And remember how some fighters' lines would be super long and then some fighters would hardly be long because it's like who the fan favorite is, you know what I mean? So it's like that also kind of eliminates that and shit.
Hey, Malley McMahon, he's a real fan. That was, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I was just... But just like in general, like that would, if you have them both at the same time, it cuts that down. And with the bar location, like it was crazy with the one line. Imagine if Kevin had his own line and Malley had her whole line. It would have been a fucking madhouse. So that's probably why it all happened.
That makes sense though too. What you're saying about
Right?
keeping those lines balanced that
Right?
way.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't mean there was no way. Dude, them fucking, they got a swarm of fans coming from over there, dude. Paddy and Malley have a big fan base.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they're both, and Kevin's got it, and that's what I told him. I'm like, dude, thanks for being a hero, dude. Like, you're such a legend. Like, he's got a huge fan base. It was a big line, but it was really cool. And then Paddy was really cool. And then it was crazy how he was signing the Hollerhead. That's the first time I've seen. Maybe there's been other fighters, but I'm like, man, Dana's just getting all his fighters to sign his alcohol bottle. That's cool. I hope they get a chunk of it.
Oh man, I don't know
You know
how.
what I mean?
I don't know how that
Like,
works.
because that's all helping Dana and his company.
Well, I'm sure they're. Oh damn.
Because it's like if Sean did it, and then he had to sign a whole bunch of Hollerheads, he'd make a fucking killing.
I'm sure they made deals with
I
that,
hope.
right?
I hope. Well, let's ask Sean.
Yeah, that's a good question.
He'll let us know. But yeah, fights, Jobins. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. What a crazy ass night.
Epic.
Epic night. It felt so good being back under the UFC lights, dude. Like, in those moments, Jobins, you'll see in the vlog, like, I get so into the fights. Like, I'm watching them. I'm just so serious. But the crowd there last night was ruthless.
Ruthless crowd.
Dude, they were crazy. I've never seen... What did we see more? Knockouts or shoeys?
I saw at least 5 shoeys go
We saw
down.
at least 5 shoeys right in front of us. And then once one shoey went off, it motivated other shoeys to go off. Shoeys were just going off left and
Tuivasa,
right.
look what he's done.
Look what you've
He's
done, dude.
I bet it's going to happen at events all the time.
People are asking for your shoes. I'm like, dude, no, I'm wearing my shoe, okay?
Yeah, I'm not putting that beer in my shoe.
Yeah,
and
what am I
drinking
going to do after you drink it? It's going to be all wet? I'm going to be walking around in a wet beer shoe?
The one kid behind us did it, though, and I respected it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he drank his whole shoe.
Yeah. And then, oh my God, the booze, Jobins. And then the wave going on during the Rose fight.
That was
Oh,
insane, dude. The
God.
wave went around twice.
Dude, too much. Too much. It was a little over. It was like, wow. It feels good to be back in there. If you haven't been to a UFC event, Jobins, what's really fun is when it gets quiet during the fights. And you can actually hear the kicks, hear the punches. Sometimes you're like, oh, fuck, dude. If you can hear that up here, how did that feel in here down there? Right next to it.
And I feel like that's more even on those opening fights because the people weren't as drunk and yelling as much. So I actually was able to focus a little more on those beginning fights. A little easier, I feel. I focused a ton, though. Those fights were crazy.
Yeah. And then, yeah, again, Jobins, with everyone, people were walking up to us asking for photos, walking around the arena. Low key, Jobins, I got addicted. I lost myself. I wanted to just keep walking around, having a good time, talking to people, taking pics. It's a lot of fun. It's so motivating. I'm a changed man. I feel good. I was like, I was telling Brenden, like, dude, let's go out tonight after the fights. Like, after meeting all the people, I'm like, dude, let's go out. I want to make out with some chicks.
And then, dude,
Did
I was
we?
feeling sick.
Oh, no, you got sick. And I'm like, dude, let's just go home. You know we don't go out.
Yeah. Dude, I was feeling sick. Could we go? I mean, because the fucking stadium was negative 200 degrees.
Well, and you stood up. We were in shade. You could have been in shade, but you were standing out in the heat. And your little heart was thumping like a motherfucker all day because he doesn't drink coffee, Jobins. And then this motherfucker will spoil himself every once in a while. Get a venti dessert coffee, and the dude takes one sip, and it's like eating a fucking cake. Then it just doesn't stop. Gone in like 2 minutes. The dude's 115 pounds.
True.
Your little heart's going, you know what I mean? And then you were out in the heat.
Arizona heat's no joke.
Without drinking water all day. We hardly ate. The first thing he eats when we get in the arena is nachos and cheese, which that's more salt. That's just drying you up even more. And then, this little dude had the fucking shivers the whole entire event. It was like 10 degrees in that arena the whole night.
It was cold.
Even,
Bring a hoodie to the Footprint Center.
Yeah.
You're going to need it.
I love it though, but it was to the point where I'm like, man, I'm cold. All I could think about was you.
I'm freezing, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. It made me feel, I was like, dude, if I'm fucking cold, my little guy's freezing. So yeah, he says, tell him what happened with your abs.
Dude, my abs are still sore because of I feel like I shivered so damn much. And then it was hard. I just had a tough time. It just felt like crap.
Yeah. All right, let's go over the fights real quick. So we had one knockout in the beginning. It was probably early prelims.
Fiallo, he knocked out his guy.
Yeah, that was nasty. It was nasty. And then we had one submission. That submission was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That dude tapped. Let's just, I guess, go over the main card real quick. Chaos Williams versus, what was his name? Robert.
Oh yeah, see, actually the main cards had so many boos in it.
It did.
We had a good time because we
had
were
a
in
good
the
time.
liveness of it, but I think it was a stinker of a card really for a lot of people.
Well, and by the way, Jobins, I bought this Rose shirt after she lost. No, I didn't.
I was
No.
Damn. Anyway, Chaos Williams lost by decision. Randy Brown won by decision. They were like just, feeling each other out. Boo, boo.
They
like
both
we said.
won by decision?
No. I said Chaos Williams lost by decision.
Oh, okay.
And then I said, I didn't know why I had to say both their names and then say how they won or lost. I mean, that is confusing. But Randy, he won.
And then to be honest with you, I don't remember the OSP and Shogun. That one got booed too.
Yeah, that one got booed as well.
Damn, what a boo fest.
Yeah, it was a huge boo fest.
It's just not as fun when the champ's not in there, dude.
Dude, OSP.
Sean O'Malley. It's not as fun when he's in there. It's just not the same.
I just don't get why Shogun had no game plan. He just was in there to
Think that's his last one?
Be safe.
Or is he going to do one more?
He should not do another. Both of those guys should retire.
What about Donald Cerrone? You think the UFC's done with him? Dana White says they were going to try and rebook it, but
I would try to rebook it. Give him one chance.
Is he gonna
you don't go out like that with that career.
is Donald Cerrone going to make 155 again, though? Wasn't that supposed to be like his last time making 155? I don't know.
He could go up 170. Joe could go up 170.
Donald was already a lot bigger than him, it felt like. You know what I mean? Damn it. But I was pretty sad that got canceled because I was really looking forward to Joe Lozon fighting. Huge Joe Lozon fan. It's crazy how a fight can be canceled and you're at the arena and you're going, damn it.
That could have really helped the card out too,
Yeah.
because like we said, that Randy and Chaos got booed also.
Right.
If that was stuck in the prelims, it wouldn't be as big a deal.
Yeah. Well, Jobins, Michael Chandler knocking out Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That made up for everything, to be honest. That was literally, Tony's doing decent the first round, right? Like, oh, wow, he's doing work against Chandler. He's looking good. Second round, Chandler's coming back with a little edge, and then boom. That was one. Jobins, the whole crowd goes fucking wild, and Brendan's going wild, and I'm just sitting there going, and then Tony is fucking dead, and I'm going, holy shit, and he was down for a while.
Yeah.
And everyone's
It was like
still,
in the movies.
and then meanwhile, Chandler's doing God knows how many backflips in the cage.
Yeah, getting on the cage.
1, 2, 3, pushing the ref. 4. Someone stop this man. Can we check on fucking Ferguson? Like, dude, he was out for a while.
That was knockout of the night.
And then did you see that photo? There's a photo where Tony looks like a fucking 90-year-old man when he's getting kicked. It's like a perfect timing photo of the fucking shockwave going through Tony's face. And it literally looks like Tony. I'll show you after the pod.
Wow.
Literally looks like Tony's 90. Like, we just saw a glimpse into the future. That's what Tony's going to look like when he's 90.
If he makes it to 90, dude, that's a dangerous lifestyle.
Well, he went to the hospital and he was cleared a CT. His CT scans were all good. So it's like, damn. It was just a fucking clean, nasty-ass fucking vicious knockout.
Who does he fight next?
Michael
dude?
Chandler?
No, Tony Ferguson.
Oh.
Because that's a rough road.
Yeah.
Even though it's one of the best in the division, you only fight below now.
Maybe someone more his age and also old in the career, you know what I mean? Later in their career.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I should have looked at the rankings and everything. Because I'm not even thinking about Tony Ferguson's next fight. Michael Chandler, he's so electrifying when he might say some shit where some people are like, oh God, what a douchebag. But in the moment when you're there in the arena, it fires everyone up. Everyone's going crazy. He's saying some shit that's wild. It's fun. It's electrifying. He's electrifying.
He's a badass. And he's a great dad, too.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
He seems like such a cool dude, too. And he's an ass.
Missouri made,
He
right?
just works out all the time.
Missouri made.
100% Missouri boys.
I'd like to see him. You can't give him Justin. You don't want to see that, right?
Because Justin beat him again, right?
Justin just lost. You know what I mean? Do we want Michael Chandler to fight the guy who just lost, or do you think that actually gets him further up more?
Well, they need to kind of rematch.
It would be, yeah.
And you don't give him Charles right, because Charles is going to submit him so fast. Charles destroys him easy. Michael Chandler has no chance of being champion as long as Charles is champion. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's levels to the game.
He did starch him in the first round, though, but everyone does. Look at Justin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's right.
Hey, everyone does until the last person does. So there's always the chance, you know. You only have so many hits
I'm
you can
literally
take.
sitting there in the arena. I'm like, how is that good shit talking? Oh, when I get punched,
I get back.
I get knocked down, but I get back up, and it's like nothing's happened. I'm like, well, that's not good. You don't want to get knocked down, dude, and get hurt. But then sure enough, what the fuck does he do? Get knocked down twice, and I'm going, oh my God, Justin Gaethje's about to win this fight. And then boom, he comes back. Second round, looks better. It looks like he's fully adjusted to this whole entire fucking problem. And then sinks in the fucking like glue.
Yeah, he had an inverted triangle, I think, at first.
Oh,
and then
nope, here, let me switch into this.
And then he switched into a rear naked on his back.
And then he changed the fucking side.
How did he set it up, though? Striking. He actually punched Justin Gaethje and dropped him.
Yeah. Well, you're right. But what I love about you fucking jujitsu people is because when you're watching it live and it happens real quick, it happens so fast. But when you get to see the still photos, you're seeing those feet tucked in on them thighs. You're seeing these certain things that are making this so impossible. Might seem like you can get the fuck out, but it ain't gonna happen. And then he gets so deep in it. Man, the real debate here that we really have, JOBINS. Khabib, where are you at?
You know what?
Where are you at? This is the guy.
Khabib's out still. You know who you do? Islam.
You take this guy out and you beat the fuck out of him. And then you get on that mic and you say, Khabib, you ain't shit. Your records ain't shit. And your undefeated fucking name ain't shit. Because look at me. Fucking what? Charles is what? 11 or 12-0.
Has the most submissions
streak
in the UFC.
Right now, Islam's, again, it's like one off. One of them has 11, one of them has 12, or either one of them has 10, one of them has 11. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, you're right. I would fucking, if I was Charles, I'd beat the fuck out of Islam.
No. I'm not saying that. Chandler versus Islam for champ.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because you don't give Charles right away. And Islam still has to prove himself more. Islam hasn't gone enough. Islam versus Chandler. You know that's the best fight to see who becomes to contender. Damn it. That's #1 contender spot. That's the fight. Because Justin's out now of the conversation, and so is Tony's definitely out of the conversation.
Khabib was preaching for Islam to get the title shot.
You don't give Islam the title shot that quick. You give it right back to you. Have him. Oh, you have Islam and Michael Chandler fight for the vacant spot.
No, you can't.
They
asked Dana. They go, so Charles is definitely going to fight for the title again, right? And he's like, yes, obviously, of course. But it's like, dude, what if they did like Chandler and Conor for the fucking...
And Conor? That would be so disrespectful.
It'd be fucking disrespectful. It'd be crazy.
Even Islam versus Chandler would be disrespectful. He does have to fight champ.
Islam... Man, that's a fun fight because you got Chandler's wrestling on top of his bull fucking rush fighting style. You know what I mean?
Heavy punches, kicks are
they
crazy.
do, and they're heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And Islam's striking is good, but it's not his strongest. It's his jiu-jitsu and his grappling game.
Yeah, but Chandler doesn't have good jiu-jitsu. As like he ain't gonna be getting on his back like that.
Yeah, I think if it gets to the ground, Islam controls it. But if Chandler hurts him and like gets him to the ground,
gets on top of him,
I think it could be a TKO Chandler. I think Islam gets it.
And then whoever wins that fight,
worries me.
Then you do champ.
Maybe that's why Khabib knows. Maybe Khabib's like, no, you don't fight Chandler. He's like, you're fighting for the belt now. Fuck that. You know what I mean? But dude, Chandler can lose too. Justin beat him. So that's what I love about the sport. Every time you think that it's the best that it's at, it always elevates and gets better. Anything can fucking happen in the sport. We met this guy. Shout out to the guy if you're watching. We met this dude and he's like, oh no, there's no way Rose is losing. Like, And what was I saying to him? I'm like, dude, you never know. This is one of those nights where things like that, there's magic could be in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling him, I go, dude, it's UFC. Anything can happen. And he's telling me, no. And then what the fuck happened? Even though, yes, we need to go back and rewatch that fight. I need to rewatch it because from being in the crowd, being there, everyone's having a party. Everyone's doing lighter shows. We're all doing the wave. Everyone's doing shoeies. We're not focusing on the fight that's happening because if you do, you're getting booed and you're not watching anything. I was trying to watch as much as possible. What I saw was Rose controlling the fucking pace. It felt like she was landing the more shots. I haven't seen the stats yet, but it felt and looked like she was landing the most shots. She even got a takedown in the 5th.
Yeah.
Carla shot for a lot of takedowns. I don't know how many. I think she only got one.
And she got up right real quick.
Yeah.
I think they both had a takedown apiece.
Yeah.
And it didn't do anything for either of them.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
that was kind of fucked. And what I told Brenden while we're waiting for the decision, JOBINS, like Rose got all fucking emotional. That was the most emotion I saw in the whole fight was after it ended, and she was like separating from Carla. She was all like, oh, and then she thought she won, which I thought she did too.
When you're champ like that, I feel like you need to do more to win it.
Yeah, she said in the press conference after that she felt good because she stuck to her plan. People were criticizing Pat Barry, saying he was giving some horrible corner advice. I haven't heard it. Yeah, but Rose said she stuck to the plan because all Carla wanted to do was to bring people in for the takedown, or to get in a fucking punching war. And she said she's already had her nose broken. She said she stuck to the plan of staying out, but it's like she was ice skating around. You know what I mean?
And to me, it was like her takedown defense is too high to be that worried.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, you're going to be concerned, but at the same time, I can clearly see how easy this has been for you.
Sometimes, man, I think just it sucks because I think Rose is in her head sometimes too much. And it's so tough because mental illness and like stress and everything. The mental game is just as fucking hard and crazy as the actual physical fighting game.
And that AZ crowd is ruthless. Dude. They were the meanest crowd I've ever been around.
She had a smile, and they were booing so loud and hard. While she has her hand up, she goes from a smile to a frown. And then she loses. Didn't she leave? Was she out? Did she talk in that octagon? I forget.
No, she didn't talk in that
dipped?
octagon. She dipped.
Yeah.
Only Carla talked, and then Joe was like, it's hard to score that because there was nothing that happened.
And then when Joe said that, you freaked out, the crowd freaked out.
Yeah, I was like, dude, how do you just say that to someone that's been working their whole life for this dream?
Right.
And because of the audience reaction, you too, as an entertainer, have to be a piece of shit and kind of spoil this whole amazing moment for this one person. Think about this achievement too, even though you can talk about the legitimacy of winning it. Mm-hmm. Being the first person, right, that was a strawweight champion.
Right.
And now you're here becoming strawweight champion again. That's like legacy level shit, Hall of Fame level shit. And then you have this fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, I do like Joe Rogan still. I do like Joe Rogan still. But then you have the audacity to tell this warrior
that she did nothing.
Nothing
happened.
That nothing happened. Which maybe there's points, but you don't say it like that. There's a time and a place for that.
A lot of times people like to shit on boring fights, but to me, just because a fight's boring doesn't mean it's not a technical fucking chess match. And maybe that's what that fight was. And we just being in the crowd and kind of missing it on sometimes, maybe we missed that. Mm-hmm. And maybe Carla was the better chess player, but I don't know.
There was a moment too in one of the prelims, there was a guy in side control and he was elbowing and the guy was like, let's stand him up. And
that's just the dumb crowd.
And I'm just like...
People say the most stupid shit.
But like you said, that audience can make you think that things aren't as technical as they really are playing out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And then Dana was like, I don't know if we're going to do the rematch. No one's screaming for that rematch, so we'll see what happens. So it's like, damn, Rose got fucked. But, yeah, that's a tough one.
They both lost that night.
Yeah. It was cool. Sean was there. I could never find him. That sucked. But yeah, Justin Gaethje, R.I.P. That was gnarly. It was gnarly. Charles Oliveira, it's interesting to see what he gets next. We'll see.
Dude, I think Justin Gaethje could even beat him in a future fight because you can't absorb those shots every time.
You know, Justin said some shit that I'm like, why does he talk like that? What's his mental game? Because when he was saying a whole bunch of like excuses, like, my stomach was messed up when I fought Khabib, time zones, stuff like that, or my sleep. It was some other shit that was just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was saying before the fight even happened, he was like, oh, I beat Charles 7 out of 10 times. So it's just like, is he a little arrogant maybe? And maybe if he just got out of his and Rose even said something in the press conference where I'm like, that's a little bit of her her arrogance.
Well, they both train under Trevor Whitman, don't they?
Oh, you got a good point.
He had a rough night, Trevor Whitman. His fighters.
Rose goes, oh, well, I know the crowd wasn't booing me. I have the most, I'm one of the highest finishers in the UFC. So when the crowd was booing, I knew they weren't booing at me. They were booing at Carla. And then she even kind of like, she laughed, but then no one laughed. And then she kind of like, and went down another path. Like she was trying to like cover up her fuck up right there.
Yeah.
So like those little things, because it's like, no, people were booing. People in the crowd were booing you. They were saying your name, like Rose. They were saying, Rose, fucking do something. Rose, what are you fucking doing?
So brutal.
Yeah. So and then you hear that come out of their mouth, it's like, man, are you really digesting what actually really happened? Like your performance, like your actual mistakes.
Maybe too, she might need some time to like look over it.
I think it was the wrestling. I think she was kind of afraid of Carla's wrestling.
It's big time. But it just doesn't make sense because when she did get taken down, she got up so easily. You think that'd give her some confidence.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh my God, that was real. I'm up already.
Who am I to criticize that he even have the balls to step into an octagon? I know that, Jobins.
True. Totally all warriors, and that's why I was mad at Joe. That's why I was mad at Joe.
Exactly.
I'm like, dude, they're warriors still.
Exactly. All right, we're probably running late. Jobins. That's our recap. We had a crazy. You saw the fights. Let us know in the comments what you thought. I thought Rose won. Maybe I'm crazy. Who do you guys want to see fucking Charles fight next? Let us know that. What about Chandler? Does Chandler get the Conor fight? That was crazy and funny. Conor says he's built like a refrigerator. But he kind of wants to go back down. Jobins, go give some love to MMA Household with Steven and Toast. We bumped into these guys.
Dope.
This little kid's a fucking legend. Steven, he was running out to everyone, handing these flyers out. Dude's like 11-year-old little kid. Dude, imagine doing that at 11 years old, having a fucking podcast and going out and giving having the balls to go up to people and handing them out.
Yeah, he seemed really cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
Shout out to that little legend. Keep fucking going. When then we bumped into his dad, he told us he was telling us everything. He was in VIP. He dipped on his dad and left him. Because they knew somebody. He's hung out with Steve Will Do It and shit.
He's a legend.
So yeah, MMA Household with Steven and Toast. And Toast goes, yeah, I'm toast because I'm always toasted. And he just seems really, he's like, dude, I want to hang out with you. Guys got to beat the fuck out of me. And I'm like, dude, I don't hurt people. I don't want to beat this shit. He's like, no, I'm real crazy. I want you to. I'm like, dude, I couldn't hurt you even if you want me to. I can't hurt people.
Yeah.
Schmitty's a lover, not a fighter, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get Tim to whoop your ass. Like, you can just go ask Tim or Sean.
You don't need that. Hey, we know you're crazy.
Yeah,
you're good.
Yes, thank you. You don't need to prove that to anyone.
That's just not even necessary.
Keep doing fun shit with your fucking son doing this podcast and keep killing it like you guys are. You guys are going to fucking take over.
100%. Yeah.
So shout out to all you guys making our day, bumping into us. You guys are legends. Shout out to all you Jobins watching. We appreciate you guys. We're going to fucking elevate. We're motivated now more than ever to fucking elevate. Start getting some guests. Get more of these. Get more of that. It's coming.
Let's go.
Episode 76.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.